Happy Saturday. If you're sitting around with a ton of ideas, but no finished songs, poems, projects, musical works, this is why. If we haven't met, I'm EP Archer, and I help songwriters stop overthinking, break through blocks fast, and finally finish the music they start. And today we're talking about too many ideas. Since it's a glorious weekend, you can use this time to package your ideas, to do something with them, and to figure out why they don't become something bigger than just the idea. We've all experienced that feeling where we have a light bulb moment, or there is something that we want to do, feel that we could do, think of. Maybe we write it down, maybe we don't. But that moment gives a surge of energy. There's electricity. And my belief is this electricity of the universe, this flow, is all interacting with us whenever we choose to. When we're open, we get that idea. And from then on, a channel can be opened with this back and forth energy. Kind of like if someone's like, hey, you want to go play tennis at the park? And you're like, tennis isn't my jam. Somebody else is like, hey, you want to go hit some volleyballs? You're like, yes, please, that's my jam. And you go to the park and you hit the volleyballs. Well, the tennis invite kind of fizzled out. There's no energy there. But the volleyball invite is going to create more than that. It's going to create you walking there, or getting in on your bike or getting in your car, arriving, having a volleyball, meeting people, interacting, being in an environment, and other successive instances of that, right? You're going to get invited again. You're going to go again. You might join a club. All of these things are a result of saying yes to the idea. And I think sometimes we have this idea and not a song because we're so trapped up in, if I say yes to the idea, I'm saying yes to a song. And if I say yes to a song, I'm saying yes to an album. If I say yes to an album, it's this whole portfolio and this body of work, and I have to publish it and I have to record it and I have to tell people and people are gonna know. And then I have to judge myself and it has to be perfect. And if it sucks, I'm gonna be filled with shame. And we go into this crazy spiral when that all the universe is asking, all the idea is asking is to be born. Hey, I'm an idea. Can we vibe together? And what if we just said yes to that vibe? What if we didn't have overload or jumping back and forth or lack of structure or, lose the idea because of one reason or another, because life got in the way, because the next thing popped up on our phone and we had a notification and then we were off somewhere else doing something else? What if we could just honor that idea as just that? It's an idea, it's a sketch, and I'm going to sit with it until it feels finished. And what does finished mean? That's a whole nother podcast. We will get into that. But all we need to go from idea to finish, idea to song, idea to a piece of music is to be with it and to show up for it. Just like getting invited to a volleyball date means I'm going to get dressed, I'm going to go, I'm going to show up, I'm going to play, I'm going to meet people. And at the conclusion of that, it's been concluded. And if I want something like that to continue, I might make connections or have the opportunity to do it again or do it in different ways. And when it makes me feel good, I'm really going to want to do that. And when it doesn't, I'm not. And the same with our ideas, abandoning them, rejecting ourselves or sabotaging ourselves or procrastinating or being perfectionist, that puts a negative energy on the idea itself. And when the next idea comes, that's what's lingering. The not finishing, the abandonment, the judgment, instead of it just being this energy and this idea. We don't have to go what's going to come of it? And will I get a patent? And do I have to trademark? And how do I publish? No, just be with the idea. Let it be birthed. Let it be born. And let's see where it takes us. Be on that adventure. If your friend says, let's go on a hike, instead of saying where and what clothing do I need and just be yeah, we're going. Okay. And we're going to just jump in. And as a writer, as a creator, as a musician, something you can do that will enliven your creativity and start the buzz and start a positive ion vibration of new ideas and your ideas is to say yes to something different, to something new, to something uncomfortable. I'm just going to say yes because guess what? I'm saying yes to ideas right now, including mine, including those of my trusted friends and colleagues. And you know what? I'm going to say yes. So what if you just said yes to that idea? And maybe it births into a cool melody. Maybe that melody becomes a verse and a chorus and a song. Maybe it just exists as a melody. And maybe later there's, piano that's added to it. There's a poem that goes with it. I don't know. But let it be something and spend time with it And all that you need in order to do that is a commitment. Hey, I got an idea and I'm going to commit to that idea. So that means in whatever form I can hold that and capture it. I always picture just like this beautiful little, orb necklace, and you put the idea in the orb. And then when you have a space, you open the orb and release the idea. And it's so romantic and fairy, I know, but it should feel like that. It should feel like we can't wait to. And if you have a space to deal with that idea now, that's when you do it. Right to the piano, right to the pen and paper, right to the person you want to talk to or collaborate with. Let that idea flow and come out. And once you're in a space to release it, to work on it, to look at it, let's do that work. Let's create a structure. Okay, I'm going to give myself 3 days, and each day it's going to be this amount of time. And here I need a structure. Okay, it's going to be, like an A, B, A kind of thing, a thing and a different thing and another thing. Great, I've got the first thing. What's the second thing? Play with it, make it happen. The next day, okay, I've got the first thing and the second thing. Let me put it together. Okay, how do I decorate that? But commit to a time frame, commit to a time limit, as in, hey, 3 days is my deadline, and commit to a form of finishing it. You know if it's finished. You know if it's something that could be a thing, right? If it could be part of a solo, or if it could be an introduction, or maybe it's a whole 3-movement symphony. I don't know what's rolling on up there, but I know your heart and your soul came here to do this, and they want you to honor it, and you want to honor it. And all you have to do past the idea is keep that vibration going by showing up for it, by being present, by going on the date with your idea, with your song, and creating a little bit of structure. Hey, do you want to meet up? Yeah, totally. Okay, cool. No plan, right? Hey, do you want to meet up? Yeah. How about the park at 5? Oh, I can be there at 6. Sounds great. I think it's going to rain. Great. I'll bring my umbrella. Boom. Same thing with your ideas and your song. Make a date. Doesn't have to be a structured date where every minute has an itinerary. It's just a space. It's a container for you to be able to flow, for you to use that exciting feeling you started with to go through the uncomfortability and the exposure of working with it and the dedication and commitment to finish it. Instead of chasing a new idea or getting distracted or going off and doing something else, instead of abandoning your idea, your song, and yourself, saying yes, jumping into a process. And wouldn't it be easier if you had a proven process, a simple structure that you could just follow, like a template, like a worksheet, like a boom, I know this works. That's exactly what we do in Music Rebels Rising. So if you want some assistance with that, I know where to send you right away. If you're ready for your music, your sound, and your next step, just join our free Finish Your Song in 5 Days challenge. We have tons of opportunity to connect and to give you the structure that you need to take that idea and make it into a song. I can't wait to see you on the other side, because that's where your best work is. Make it a great one.